All right, we're back. Round 2 of our 5 appetizers for New Year's Eve, okay? Next up, we're gonna take a few things that people really love. I know that I love also. I love buffalo wings. How do you have buffalo wings at a stand-up cocktail party? We just broke down French onion soup so you could have it at a stand-up cocktail party. Let's break down buffalo chicken wings for a stand-up cocktail party, right? You can't sit down and get down there usually, get my hands on my food, right? Get the sauce coming down my face. We're gonna solve that right. We're gonna solve that right now. No one wants to be eating bones at a cocktail party. After that, we're gonna do a BLT. We're gonna turn a BLT into a small bite too. Nothing's better than a BLT in my book. Delicious, glass of rosé, glass of champagne, something along those lines, glass of white wine for the party. You can be able to do this really cute, really nice, and I think people will be really, really happy. So let's get started on this. Again, we're not trying to break the roll here. I have some boneless chicken fingers in the oven right now, okay? Just store-bought, your favorite type. You wanna make them yourself, go for it, okay? So I'm saying all these 5 appetizers you see, you'll be able to easily put these together on your own the night of the party, okay? I have a little bit of whipped cream cheese. I have a little bit of blue cheese here, because you can't have, I'm not a ranch person, I apologize. I do not do ranch with buffalo wings. I like blue cheese. This is inspired by a snack I made my 3 kids one day. Everyone knows the ants on a log, okay? So I was sitting up the other night saying, what am I gonna do for this little party here? I said, we're gonna do a version of ants on the log. We're gonna turn that into buffalo wings. So here's my celery, okay? I'm just gonna take the cream cheese, mostly blue cheese mixture. I'm gonna lay this on here. Really simple, okay? Everyone knows the next move here. Normally this is peanut butter or almond butter. Take a little almond butter or peanut butter, put a few raisins on there, and you're off to the races. Nope, not this time. We're gonna go Buffalo City, okay? So over here, take out my chicken fingers, all right? Again, nothing hugely special. I just did these are like little Tyson ones, okay? Not necessarily my favorite, not necessarily my least favorite. You can do chicken nuggets, you can do gluten-free ones, you can do anything you want, right? But we know that one thing that has to happen is you have to come off here, a little bit of blue cheese. You have to come back here with a little bit of Frank's Red Hot. So I go Frank's Red Hot right out of the container. Okay. Next up, we're gonna take our skewers in this case here. I'm gonna do 3 skewers. Take my skewer, so I have all the parts right here. Buffalo, boom. And I build them just like this. Why? Because if I'm making these, again, I don't want to be spending all day, right? I want to make them and be able to place them out for my guests, okay? Now, one of the things you see right there, if that's starting to slip a little bit, you can just come by here, shave up this bottom right here so they stay on here real nice. Okay, now I have my nice flat buffalo here. Boom, 1, 2, 3, get rid of that. And here is our version of a very simple, okay? Very simple blue cheese, celery, buffalo sauce, and a little chicken finger. All right, we're gonna build a few more of those for you. But first off, let's go back to the BLT. Now I might build somewhere as I talk right here. So if I saw that sitting like that, I could take this here first, my celery, make sure it's a nice flat boat. See how fast these are to build, okay? Trying to, part of it is you want to really, at least for me, when I'm talking about New Year's Eve or entertaining at my house, unless I've hired in somebody else, I'm doing this myself. I want to make sure that it's easy so myself and my wife can sit down, we can enjoy our guests, right? That's the idea when you have these types of parties, okay? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, okay? These are the reason why I also made these kind of simple is you can build these, like I'd say, you can build them in bulk, right? So it's not too hard to kind of build, not too hard to kind of put these together. All right, 3. I like to kind of make them a little bit even. That way here, if you like different sauces, if you want to use them and make them vegan, go ahead and use a chicken substitute. If you want to make them any way you want, you can change out any of those ingredients at any time. Okay. Let's go right now into our BLT. How can we turn this into a small appetizer for an appetizer party? I'm gonna give you 2 examples right now, okay? So a BLT, a delicious, tasty morsel in my mind. What I've got here is tomatoes, right? I have some lettuce, okay? I like romaine hearts. Chop these up for a salad for later. But all I'm looking for really is that inner part of that romaine, the nice crispy insides, okay? We'll hold those right here. This side I'm going to set aside for a little bit later, okay? So I have romaine. I have my mayonnaise. This is just a green chili mayonnaise or green chili aioli. I have some bread, a little salt, pepper, and bacon. So I'm going to show you how to make the bread. I take a nice baguette. We will take off the edges because really all I'm looking for is a little bit of crunch, but more so that bread part that goes in. Small croutons, right? I'm making a nice bite-sized meal. I'm going to take these three croutons here. I'm going to put them onto my little sheet tray into the oven for about literally for 30 seconds. So what I've done is I put a little salt and pepper on top of my tomatoes. I put them on a pan. They're in the oven at about 350 degrees on high bake. We also have some pork belly or bacon, right? I bought some slab bacon. I cut this bacon into little pieces. And we're going to get ready to build these appetizers right here for you, okay? So we're going to do them two ways. I'm going to build some of these little cute little spoons here, and some I'm going to build on these cute little forks, okay? And you can get your choice just to give you an idea and show you the different ways you can do that, okay? So let's go back over, grab our ingredients from the oven. And I'll show you how simple this is also, okay? So what I have here is my tomatoes, a little bit of roast on them, okay? I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. I have my bacon that I cut into little squares. I have my little croutons that we roasted off here, and now I'm gonna start to build them. First thing I need to do is I'm gonna take my aioli, and I'm gonna go in the bottom of my spoon, okay? If they make these spoons in many different ways. They make them porcelain, they make them bigger. These are nice bamboo ones. They're really kind of easy to eat from, all right? So now I'm just gonna use my little cutesy pieces of romaine here, all right? Let's cut that down the middle. All right, got three nice little pieces. You can see really how you want to start to build this, right? Tomato, bacon, boom. Tomato, bacon, boom. And let's see, let's go a red tomato, all right? A little piece of bacon. Here's your lettuce. So the only thing I'm missing is my bread. I finished it off here, and we call this the perfect bite. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna lay those up right here, and I have a nice little bite. People can recognize that. They'll say, "What's that?" You say, "Oh, that is a BLT." Okay, we'll make one for me to eat. All right, so we go tomato, bacon, lettuce, and right on top of here, okay? So then we're gonna build a few in a different manner. Let's go here with the bacon first, okay? 1, 2, 3. We go bacon first. I'm gonna go bacon, I'm gonna go bread, okay? I can already tell you, we built these a few different times. The order does play important because what's gonna melt down and what's gonna hold on to everything, right? So then I put the tomato on top, all right? Okay, boom. 1, 2. Skewer through. Oh yeah, let's go here. Let's go to my different skewers. I'll use a bigger fork right here, okay? This fork's gonna work a lot better. Okay, on here. I'm gonna come over on my thing, my little cutting board right here. Here's my BLT built on top of a fork that actually fits, okay? That's why I have these little bad boys around. You go 1, 2, tomato, tomato. Okay, gets a little squishy on there, which is good. Balance it out. Go over here, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. Get it steady. There you go. Okay, you get to pick which one you like the most. But really all you're trying to do there is now is you built 2 simple appetizers, buffalo chicken, basically you could call it, answer the log, but I'm calling that a buffalo chicken bite, and I'm calling that a BLT bite for you right there. 2 super simple appetizers. You could bang those things out. You can literally, if you got a hand in the kitchen with there, if you're doing it yourself, you have a party of 10 people, you have 5 different appetizers. Let's say you made 50 of each. That is a meal, I promise you right there. So if you did that, I think it's super easy. You get the ZLINE time to sit down, enjoy your kitchen, enjoy your friends, enjoy your company. And we'll come back when we have 2 more bites for you to round out the 5 appetizers for New Year's Eve. Thank you.